let's go.
Hello, folks. Shades, we're your show the way and kind of cover here an episode of Raincoat, where we're gonna go figure out what the fuck's going on with the scientist, because he just got murdered, like, hard.
Wait, Fubuki, stop! There are toxic gas and high voltage traps inside!
Toxic gas? High voltage?
Young
There are some
bitch.
dangerous security devices up ahead.
But at this rate, Dr. Dirty Geezer will...
Okay, that tracks.
But what are
Love
we
that. I
supposed to do?
love that.
We can't help him! What do we do? Should we take a gamble and rush in?
No!
Before you get
Fence
yourself killed,
gummy.
how about you use your brain first, like a detective?
No, she has a range limiter.
How far is it? She can't go to
We
the end
haven't
of the
been
hall?
given a distance, but remember that leash she used to pull us around? It's that length, presumably, since she says she can't go any
That's not
farther
very
without
long.
us. Like, she can't go too far from us, she can't, like, scout.
Right.
So, theoretically, if, let's say we could survive the toxic room, this is theoretical, then we would have to go to the very edge of the wall and hope the range of the next room was like 5 feet, which is not likely because they're giant square floors. So even if we could get as close as possible, she couldn't go, she wouldn't have the range to get there, even with us dying in the
Not
process.
at all.
But I don't know what to do!
There's not a lot, my guy. You're kind of locked out. You can't help him. You can't run in because you'll die. Like, there's not a whole lot for you to do, buddy.
Think. There must be some way.
Don't tell me we're actually gonna vent. Like, there's no way.
You're telling me to think, but I have no idea. To bypass security and protect the doctor, I should...
Hack in? What the fuck am I? Is this like 2040, 2077 or something? Cyber, that game? What the... Shinigami.
That game?
Shinigami's not gonna do jack shit. No one's dead, and she has no powers. I kind of want to pick this option to use a toy because I just want to hear the
I
innuendo.
want to know what it is. Just
But sound
pull it
alarm
out.
is probably gonna be the most likely because it's just gonna alert everyone. So let's just use a toy because I just need to know.
I know! Maybe we can use that. Use what? This lab has been developing a toy robot.
Oh my fucking god, that was the right answer. No fucking
And don't-
way.
What is it?
Toxic
Well, I
gas
don't
wouldn't
remember
affect
this.
it. And it's supposed to be durable, so I'm sure it could withstand high voltages.
Well, I think we saw a toy robot on our way in. That's why he knows about the toy robot. But at the same time, I wanted to talk about a dildo. I wanted to be like, we can use some kind of
That's
toy.
exactly what was on my mind, man. I was like, is he talking dildo? Just pulls a
Well,
fucking
if it was
13-inch cock
if it
out
was
his
Shinigami,
pants
I'd
leg.
be like, maybe. But also, you was too basic to be that sexual. Oh my god.
I know it. I didn't
someone
think it
in
would
the other
happen
room.
at all,
You're
which
totally
makes me
right.
happy
It's worth
that
a
you
shot.
thought of it too.
Yeah.
It's
Although,
fucking
I
shit.
feel like I feel like Ray's alarm would be the best idea, because even if you were found out, you could get the info to the staff. Even if the staff want you dead, there's higher priorities. Like, someone is dying, and it's one of their top researchers. Like, if this was just a random researcher, yeah, I don't know, it's you did wage it. Sure, it's a human
I
life,
don't
but
agree
also,
with that,
are they
'cause
gonna care
remember,
about that, or are they
while
gonna
we
care that you're
are
alive?
interested in solving the mystery, I think staying alive is taking more priority, so I don't think getting
Well,
captured.
no. I mean the peacekeepers. Like, if we learn the peacekeepers, they might take the priority of their top researcher
They
as
they'd
higher
do both.
priority.
They would do both. They would capture us and try
Well,
to
they
get
would
in
capture us, but we wouldn't be dead. As long as we
until
weren't
they
dead.
kill us.
Well, yeah, but
Until
that
they
would be
kill us.
after they found out what happened to the doctor, and by then we would find a way out via Yako. Or Hilara, since she's probably around here somewhere.
I mean, yeah, that would be the best option, but
Yeah,
still
let's go get that
rough.
robot. Oh, hold on. if we all leave this place, isn't there a chance the intruder could escape? He could even get away with the doctor.
I mean, I thought that too, but that's also a pretty big assumption that he'll take the
He'll just take them or anything.
No, like he'll take this route out because obviously he has a different
He doesn't
route
take
in.
that.
Like there's no like there was
Right.
unless like but no, he said the security wasn't down for a second. Like that's the thing. There's no window through this door, meaning he got in a different way. There is no way he got through this door unless they have like they can like turn transparent or ghosty. They can like go through walls and shit like that. But that's a forte that we don't know would be possible or how straining that would be, because we know that a powerful forte like time travel is really fucking straining. So like and even that has limits. So like would
Right.
going spirit form like would probably be really draining, especially if you're going for a long distance.
Then shall I remain here and keep watch?
Are you sure, Fubuki?
Yes. If someone shows up, I can just turn back time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but aren't you stuck there? Well, no, you don't. You do know about it, so you can react earlier, so yeah.
I guess there's that. Well, we should leave her here then. She's better at this than us anyway.
You can count on me.
All right, let's go get that robot. Good.
Wait. Dream has developed the supernatural investigation ability. Huh.
Master, you gotta hurry!
Oh my.
This way!
Shinigami. Slow the fuck down. I know you're a child, but.
Master,
Well,
maybe
no,
it's
you're
you.
not. You're literally the
Sorry,
furthest thing from
robot
probably a
mode.
child, but goddamn, your energy needs to calm the fuck down.
You're right. Excuse me.
What the? More peacekeepers? When will you leave me alone?
Oh. Also, peacekeepers? Do we even look like peacekeepers?
All that commotion going on and the blackout too. I can't concentrate on my research.
That's not it. We're not peacekeepers. We're detectives. There's something we'd like help with.
Oh my god. So, you know your lead researcher? He's
And
dead.
that's what happened.
Really? Dr. Weska?
Mhm.
Let me think about it.
You know, his competition, I wouldn't mind if he died.
I really needed to decide quickly.
We're supposed to wait a little, so how about we kill some time checking that place out?
What is that? Can I touch it? That looks like a fragment. Like, hold on, let me first. It is, okay. Why there? Because I feel like in the screenshot it was somewhere else. Okay, actually, I want to check that because I need to make sure I'm being decisive about this. Okay, there is another one here, but the one I was thinking of is the one I just got. And the other one was in the room we started in, so, I might have to go back for that off screen. Okay. The shelf has a bunch of files filed with research, reports.
I get it.
All this research to make a robot toy? Or toy robot?
It shows how much passion was put into a MAPAL. Okay. Wait, am I talking to people? Oh no, I just had to... Wait, what's this on the wall? A friend, behold a friend for the new era, Amaterasu Corporation, the remote-controlled robot with a camera, MAPAL. It can withstand even the roughest blade with a roughest trigger. It's tough enough for an elephant to stand on it. Okay.
Are you close with Dr. Weska?
No way. He's not close with anyone.
Oh.
But there isn't a single person at Amaterasu Corporation who doesn't know about him. He's famous in a variety of ways. To be quite blunt, we don't get along. His research is sanctimonious and unethical. He'd sacrifice others for the sake of his research without hesitation. Where most people falter, he's remorseless.
I think this is just a thing in Japanese games, but I think it's kind of funny when characters are like down or whatever and they grow mushrooms. Like it's so freaking random, and it's like you already get he's kind of like not he doesn't feel great about like whatever he's talking about because you know the shading, but then they just had the mushroom just like. Could you imagine if people just start growing mushrooms? It was just like it was just when they talked about something they didn't like, or more like they didn't think was right. Like they were just like, yeah, I don't know if he's right about that one, Chief. You know, and they just grew a mushroom. That'd be interesting.
I heard he shut himself in the critical lab, and honestly, I wouldn't care if he remained there the rest of his life.
That old guy is really hated around these parts. Although, I totally get it.
Yeah. Monitor screen seems to be showing a report sent from Amapel.
But we have absolutely no idea what it means.
You probably have to be a researcher here to understand it. Probably.
Hey, don't mess with Amapal without permission.
Sorry.
So it's called Amapal. Is the robot really as amazing as you describe it?
An amateur like yourself cannot fathom it. Amapal is a fusion of all the state-of-the-art technology in our lab. Some researchers are even considering implementing it as part of militarized weapon technology.
Nice.
But investing state-of-the-art technology into a toy is the epitome of peaceful civilization, don't you think?
I don't know. I would maybe make it into healthcare, or, you know, any other... Like, there are more ways to show non-violence than a toy. And even toys are known to be, occasionally be used in violent ways. Or, you know, or propaganda, you know, there's Nerf guns, like, toys are not the immediate answer to, oh man, I want a nice way to spend this technology. Like, you tell me you can put this into, like, the hospital? Like, I feel like that would have been maybe a bit better.
First, but
That may be true, but there are other things to worry about right now.
Looks like I don't have a
What is that?
choice.
I don't assume much.
What happened? Oh, we just went around the room, and he's talking
Yeah,
about...
I didn't think anything really.
He was talking about he has no connection to the guy, to Jesus, and he actually wouldn't mind if he stayed in there for the rest of his life. We looked at a poster saying it can take a lot of damage. It can, an elephant can stand on it and it survives. It didn't say what power, like, how durable it is when it comes to, like, explosions.
Electricity?
Right. Because what I'm thinking, right, is what if it could just take a bunch of electrical shocks? Like, how durable is this thing? Can this thing just, like, be, like, shocked to hell
Is
and
this
back
thing
and work perfectly fine?
nuclear resistant? If you made one big enough, could you just step in it in case of a nuclear bomb?
Well, I'm more thinking, like, if you use the robot, you could try to get past all the safety measures without having to worry about any of them, if it could last through all of the safety measures.
I'm obligated to help, even if it's Dr. Weska.
I also brought up how I thought it was funny how in Japan...
I thought you said Dr. Wesker for a second. My brain's been
Yeah,
on Resident Evil.
I thought it was, I brought up the fact that I thought it was funny how in like, Japanese media, how sometimes characters, when they talk about something they don't like, how they'll grow mushrooms. which is so random. And I'm like, could you imagine that was a real life thing? Like if people if they talked about something they didn't agree with, and it was like that mushroom just popped up on their head.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The mushroom on his head.
Nope.
That little the purple thing off to the
Oh, on this character.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about just in general culture.
Well, I can think of some animes and Danganronpa
I've never seen anything where that's
where
happened.
characters will go fungi on their head when they're talking about like something they don't like. I mean, there can be some more depthness to it, but it's kind of like either they don't agree with it or they're like, you're talking about that, like they're dreading it.
Of this.
I mean, you can
recollection
Google
of
it,
this
like why are mushrooms occasionally on people's heads when they like in anime, like just say an anime and see what you get.
All right, I'll lend you armor, pal. That is the purpose of science, after all.
I mean, I definitely understand why. It's just an easier way to display like discomfort, like besides just coloring the head. It's just like, just put a mushroom on so people know that this is not great for them. Which I was like, okay.
This is such a big help. Thank you.
I
Listen
like
carefully.
looking at just
You
bunches
can
of
control
different kinds of
armor power
anime,
through this
and
talent.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Okay, I will admit the other example I'm thinking of is specifically the first Danganronpa with Junko Enoshima, where whenever we would bring her down from a high, she would be like, you're such a annoying dickhead. And it was her depressed character. Her depressed character was like, yeah, the more you think about it, man. Like, it's like a depressed character who grew like 13 mushrooms on their head. But I thought of it as just an anime trope, because I thought it was in something, but I will admit the only example that comes to mind is Danganronpa, which kind of could be just like a company thing, right? Like they just like putting mushrooms on people's
I'd say
heads.
it's more likely that, because I've never heard of
A
this.
display will appear, with the camera's feed from behind Amapal's eyes. Observed through here, while moving Amapal with the controller. Bumping into walls won't hurt it, so there's no need to be overly careful.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Also, regarding Amapal's arms, for child safety purposes, the ends of his arms are ball-shaped. It is unable to grab anything, but has enough strength to flip a switch. But it
So,
won't
just
respond
gotta
to
hit it.
any other commands while retracting or extending the arms, so keep that in mind.
So in other words, it
For example,
controls like shit.
until the arms fully
You
retract,
made a great
it
robot,
cannot
but a
move
shit
or
control
transcend.
system for it.
Well,
That's
it's
what I'm
very
getting from this.
it's very limited because it's meant for such a its purpose was on such a it's purposely bad, so it can't be, so it's less likely to be manipulated into warfare. I'm figuring.
I guess. Sure. Maybe I'm. Just
But the other thing I'm thinking, right, is that what this tells us, right, is that the robot can't kill. There is no way the robot kills. Like you can't, so the killer had to be in there, or had to do something else, right? Whether it be ventilation, some method that, like, the robot could not have committed the murder. But what the robot could do is turn off the security. Like, if it went inside, right? If you
Right,
got
that's
inside,
what we're thinking.
it could push the button.
You push the button.
Well, I
That's
don't
what I
know.
thought is
Actually,
what
no,
we
I don't
were
know if
gonna
the
do.
last door opens. Even if you guessed right, it might not open. Because it said there's only a panic button from the inside, and that to relock, you have to be on the inside as well. So I don't even know if it would be possible to go through the main front entrance.
You can see the panic button at the end of the hallway in the demonstration.
No,
It says
that's
that
on the
he comes
inside
up-
of the room.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's on the outside.
No.
I'm almost
It's on the
certain.
inside. That's the
Are you
point.
sure?
Because you can't activate it outside of the room. You have to be in the room to activate it. There's no.
Are you sure? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure it's just at the end of the hallway, and the
No.
end of the hallway is safe. It's just the hallway itself.
Dude, the last room isn't even a hallway. It's that electrical thing, and it leads into his room. It goes hallway, decontamination hallway, gas chamber, and electric room, then his room. That is the order. And it's on the inside of his room, and the reason why it's there is because, and they made sure that there is no remote. There's no remote way of pressing that button outside of the room. You have to be in the room to press the button. Meaning that if it's being locked, it means they're on the inside. Whoever it is.
This prevents the arm wires from tangling up, keeping children from getting too adventurous while playing. That's everything. Any questions?
No, I think I got it.
Amapal is built to be tough. Obviously, the elephant thing is an
Hello?
exaggeration for advertisements,
Wait.
but its load capacity is 100 kilograms.
Okay, that's such a very good info.
Everything is gone. The thing is frozen.
Oh, what? On your end?
Everything
I'll
feels
check it
bad.
in. I mean, it's good on my screen. I don't know.
It is just on my end. It's
Okay.
for me.
But 100 kilograms, that is still quite a lot. What's a ton anyway? Like, what is a ton in grams?
1,400? Oh, grams, not in pounds. Okay.
Okay,
I don't know.
you want to do you could probably, I think this is an easy Google. You just say ton to gram.
I don't know
Like,
where my phone is.
Okay, I'll Google it while
That
this
being
goes
said,
auto.
I don't know
Okay,
if it
sure.
can survive high voltages.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
Still, human life takes priority. Please return it to me once you're done.
It just
Our
comes
other
back as a
Amapal
burnt
units are
crisp.
broken right now, so it's the only one that's functioning.
understood. We will be sure to return Amapel to you.
Tons to
Welcome
grams.
Oh, what a nice robot. Did you decide on a name yet?
Sure. Anyway,
Okay.
did anything strange happen, Fubuki?
Okay, so 1 ton, 1 US ton is 907,000 grams and 158 grams. Or sorry, I said grams too many times, goddammit. 907,185 grams. So it's like 800 grams off. So it really is advertisements just like going the fucking mile, because who's gonna have an elephant in their house? Could you imagine just the
I didn't
fattest
even
kid?
understand your description.
Huh?
What? I think you still might have messed it up or it didn't come through properly. Could you explain that again? Because you said
907,185
Okay.
grams.
Okay. I think I got it.
But yeah, that's still easily over 800 kilograms off. So advertisement just fucking went off with that, Chief.
No. I kept
I mean,
watch the
yeah,
whole
as it
time,
does.
but no one entered or left the room.
And it didn't unlock. So this means I didn't think they would come out this way. I kind of knew they wouldn't, because like it would be way too.
Be weird.
It would be way
It
too
doesn't really make sense.
obvious, but also obviously how would they get in there in the first place? Like, why wouldn't they just leave the way they came in? You know?
Which means the doctor and the intruder are both still inside.
I mean, I think the intruder's just in there. I'm pretty sure the doctor's dead.
Let's check the intercom
There's no
again.
guarantee that the intruder's still there. He could have fled the scene
Oh,
already.
that's true. Could you imagine? Actually, I just thought about it. Could you imagine if the intruder and the doctor just have a nice chat? And the doctor's like,
They-
yeah, this is the
Okay.
hitman. He's actually a pretty good guy. like, imagine all the
Having
hit
a cup
jobs
of
he
tea.
supposedly has done is just Hell Smiles propaganda. That would honestly be the wackiest thing ever.
Unbelievable.
Let's check the intercom again to see if the doctor's doing okay.
What do you mean? If he, like, he's not gonna be there.
no use.
Yeah, I
Still
was
no
gonna
answer.
say, he's
Why
not
would
gonna
you-
answer.
What was the point of this?
He's not just ignoring us, right? It's reasonable to suspect something happened.
Yeah, I'd agree. Because we fucking he saw someone in the room and he doesn't recognize them. Like, and he knows there's a hitman. Like, he has he was concerned for his life, and his life is probably gone now.
We still might make it in time.
No
Let's use the
fucking
robot to
way.
investigate the situation in the lab.
Kidding me?
We had a chat. No, this is the funny part.
We're sitting here talking while already been
Well,
dead
here's
for
the other
5
thing.
minutes.
On top of that, we also told that other doctor we had to do a rewind. You know how, like, when we update people on info, the game doesn't make us rehash it, so they do the rewind thing? Imagine that took a half hour, and then he took another, like, 10 minutes to think about it. Like, that's 40 minutes. This guy's been dead for a while. Like, his blood is starting to pool on the floor.
Oh.
So that's the toxic gas chamber over there.
Yep.
Yuma, don't go too far in. If you open that door by accident, the whole place will be filled with toxic gas. Leave Amapal here, and let's head back.
Right. We'll leave the rest to Amapal. Okay, switching it on now.
Oh, this is gonna be a mini game. This is so gonna be a mini game, isn't it? I'm honestly, you know, I would be very disappointed if we don't get any Vivia content in this chapter. Because the chapter literally has his face, and they give him an ominous, like, ending last time. And imagine they just said, yeah, he's not gonna be here today, okay? He clocked out, okay?
Oh, hey, the screen lit up. So this is what Amapal sees. It's like the cockpit of a mecha.
Whoa, what was that?
Did it break already? I thought it was state of the art.
There's a jamming system.
No, it's
No?
alright. It's stabilized.
Okay.
Phew. Scared me for a second. Okay, let's get to the doctor.
Okay.
Shinigami's tutorial.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, no forwards. Extend his X arm and make noise, make it. Jesus Christ, okay.
Master, does controlling a robot get you going?
No? Not really? That's a
Like
very.
an RC car more than anything. Hey.
Well, I mean, she didn't
Like
say
a-
it had to be a big device. She just said controlling a robot. And it is a robot by all means. Like, as much as it's limited, it's still technically a robot. Like, robots
I
don't have
guess.
to be advanced.
Robo-Dog.
This part seems
Have
important.
you ever thought about, like, maybe if you had the money, would you get a Boston Dynamics Robo-Dog?
No.
No? You don't think that'd be a cool thing to just
Nope.
fuck around with?
I'd rather spend it on equipment and probably,
It's
I'd
Let's
say
say you
real
have
far
all
out.
that shit.
there's no
Like,
point
you
right
have
now.
everything you need, but you still have money to just blow. Would you, like, blow it on that?
no, I have no interest in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have any
Looking through
interest
the
in, like,
screen, it feels
engineering
awful
or,
to be
like,
traveling through
anything
toxic
like that?
gas.
Not really.
Huh. Because engineering, I think, is kind of cool. It's not something I would
I am beginning
particularly
to
be
feel
interested in
safe.
pursuing, but I definitely think it's one of the cooler things people can, like, learn and, like, do shit with.
I would rather spend the money on VR equipment. Like, anything that's really expensive, like maybe an Oculus Rift or whatever. Like, I would spend it on, like, basically equipment because I could tangentially use that more commonly than the fucking dog that's, like, just a fucking gimmick. Now, if I was a rich person and had nothing else better to do, like, I already had all the equipment, I probably would get it.
Yuma, let's hurry up and get
So
out
it
of
does
here.
open after a certain amount of time. I actually didn't realize that. I thought it would just stay locked until indefinitely, you know?
Yeah,
Such a thick fog.
as expected. I don't see anyone. Guess no one's here.
Here I go.
Oh god. Well,
Toxic substance detected. Commencing decontamination. The door will be locked until decontamination is complete.
The door's been locked.
Is there a key and latch somewhere?
It appears that the system won't let it open until the toxic gas has been removed.
Well, if the door opened before then, the toxic gas would leak out.
Everything's spinning.
Decontamination complete.
Looks like it's done. The
Oh.
next issue is the floor panels with high voltage currents.
If you step on them in the right order, the door unlocks, right?
oh, it does?
It does? Like, how do you know?
Okay, oh, well, yes, I will admit, I think we could have updated him,
Dance
technically.
ties?
But also, I didn't remember that description when Makoto was telling me. Like, the CEO, I just thought there was a pathway that wouldn't kill you, you know? I didn't realize it unlocked the door. That changes a lot. Okay. I mean, I guess that does annoy me because I also see a button over there, which makes me think that you may have been right, but not because you heard it. I think you just misremembered and it might actually pay off.
But only the doctor knows the combination.
And
If you
I'm telling you,
fail, it will shock
almost
you at
certain
a
in
high
the original
voltage.
description of the place, they said that he steps out of the lab and then pushes the button, which deactivates the things, then he leaves.
Well,
I'm
the
almost
camera
certain.
angle, I'll say, looks from the inside. Like it was on the inside, not
I don't
the
remember
outside.
that. I just remember the description, kinda, you know?
And I'm going off of the fact that I know there's a button and that there's no remote and that it had to be it was only accessible from the inside. And on top of that, I remember the camera angle going in from the opposite corner, which would not work with this room. Like, it wasn't this room, it was the next room, which is his room.
There must be a hint somewhere.
I mean,
This kind of thing usually has some suspicious notes around to help you solve it.
I don't really think that's a good idea because it's a scientist. He's not going to be like, okay, guys, follow the red line. Like, there's no shot. Like, I mean,
Crap. What do we do?
okay,
There are only 9 panels, so why not just try your luck at it?
But if Amapal is electrocuted, we'll be completely helpless.
how so? We don't know he'll die. It wasn't tested.
Might
Maybe he'll be
try to.
fine.
I can't just go in blindly.
I mean, what else can you do? There's not a whole lot of options.
Then you better
Guess I'll
confess
go in
something.
blindly.
You know, like a detective would.
Still, is there a way to step on the panels in the right order without making a mistake?
Maybe.
Oh.
Let
Someone
me...
just shut a door in your background?
No, it was opened. But anyway, that is today's video. If you enjoyed it, do the stuff on the screen. If you have any questions, in the comments below or Discord server. There will be links in the description and our about section. The medias are in the same 2 places as they're associated. On the left is recommendation from YouTube, and the right is the series Raincoat in its entirety. And we'll see you next time. Fellowship.